We have some breaking news coming in once again. Iran has ruled out any temporary halt to its uranium enrichment despite growing pressure from the United States. A foreign ministry spokesperson made it clear that Tehran will not accept a 3-year freeze or any interim deal as part of nuclear talks. The remarks come as the US and Iran continue a tough standoff over Tehran's nuclear program. Both sides remain publicly firm on the issue of enrichment. Iran says it's waiting for Oman to confirm the date of the 6th round of talks. Despite reports of progress, no meeting has been scheduled yet. President Donald Trump said over the weekend that the US negotiators held very good talks with Iranian team. But Tehran warns if the approach is about limiting Iran's rights, the talks will fail. Iran insists its nuclear program is for civilian use only, while seeking relief from crippling sanctions. We move on once again. The United States and Japan have agreed to accelerate negotiations on tariffs, with both sides aiming for a mutually beneficial trade agreement. Tokyo is seeking the removal of a 10% baseline tariff, along with higher duties on automobiles, steel and aluminium, including the 24% reciprocal tariffs announced by President Trump earlier this year. Japan's lead train envoy Akazawa recently concluded a third round of discussions in Washington. Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba cited progress in the talks and is expected to meet President Donald Trump during the upcoming G7 summit. To help move talks forward, Japan may offer its shipbuilding technology, including capabilities for repairing US warships. Let's now turn to South America, where in Venezuela, President Nicolas Maduro's ruling party has won a landslide victory in the legislative and regional elections. The main opposition, led by Maria Corina Machado, has called for a boycott, labelling the election a farce. Among dozens arrested in the days leading up to the vote was opposition figure Juan Pablo Guanipa, accused of leading a terrorist network to sabotage the election. Interior Minister Diosdado Cabello claims Juan was connected to foreign-backed mercenaries, which prompted the closure of the border with Colombia. With over 400,000 security forces deployed nationwide, tensions ran high. Yet, voter turnout was projected at just 16%, as many Venezuelans chose to stay home. Later, last year's presidential vote sparked deadly unrest, with 28 killed and hundreds of people jailed. We move on once again. Iran has summoned France's ambassador in Tehran to protest remarks made by the French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot. Following the victory of Iranian filmmaker Pafar Pahani at the Cannes Film Festival. Pahani won the prestigious Palme d'Or for his film It Was Just an Accident, which draws on his experiences in prison. Barrot congratulated Pahani, calling his win a gesture of resistance against the Iranian regime's oppression, a comment that sparked a diplomatic row. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Mohammad Tanai called the remarks insulting and unfounded, accusing France of interfering in Iran's internal affairs. Tanai further criticised France for lacking moral authority, citing its failure to support Palestinians in Gaza. He demanded an official explanation from the French government, which the French envoy promised to relay to Paris. Tanai has faced multiple imprisonments for his outspoken criticism of Iran's government. Despite being banned from filmmaking and travelling, he secretly filmed It Was Just an Accident in Iran. In his acceptance speech, Tanai called for unity among Iranians, urging them to resist oppression and fight for their rights. We now move to the world of sport, where the acclaimed documentary filmmaker Marcel Orpheus, best known for his groundbreaking work The Sorrow and the Pity, has died at age 97. His family confirmed that he passed away on May the 24th. Orpheus son of legendary German director Max Ophues, made his global headlines with his 1969 film that shattered France's long-held myth of widespread resistance to Nazi occupation. Banned from French television for over a decade, the 4-hour documentary revealed the extent of collaboration under the Vichy regime, from everyday citizens to elites. Despite controversy, Ophues maintained his work was not a condemnation but a look at human behaviour in dark times. He went on to win an Oscar for his film on Nazi war criminal Klaus Barbie, and remained a fiercely independent voice throughout his career. Marcel Ophues was born in Germany in 1927, fled the Nazis and grew up in Hollywood. He later returned to France to build a legacy in documentary filmmaking that challenged nations to confront their past. Well, that's all we have time for. We will continue to bring you more news updates from around the world. Thank you.